Today, I'm going to go behind the scenes to bust some myths and reveal some truths about seasonal color and design theory. Buckle up, your season may not be what you think. I'm Rebecca Mielke. As your visual identity consultant, I take you on a journey of self-discovery so you can align your inner and outer self, show up confidently, and contribute your gifts to the world. So back in the 80s, I read Color Me Beautiful just like everyone else. And I remember distinctly the first time through thinking, I must be a spring because shiny gold. But none of the seasonal coloring descriptions really fit me. Parenthetically, I worked with a client recently who had been a TV producer back in the day, and Carol Jackson had been a guest on her show. When she, the producer, asked Carol Jackson about which season her coloring was, Carol Jackson was unable to give her an answer, which, in my opinion, kind of proves 4 seasons is oversimplified. So before I tell you what I think seasonal design theory really defines and how it connects to color, I want to invite you to take my free style personality quiz. Find the link in the show description or at my website, signaturestylesystems.com. Okay, so here's what I think seasonal design theory is really all about. It's a quality of design that evokes a feeling. Let me explain how I got there. Suzanne Cagill originated the idea of color analysis in the 4 seasons. My mentor, Carla Mathis, worked for Suzanne for several years, maybe longer, back in the 60s. I think all the details are right in this story, but details are not really my strong suit. So the point is the same. So while Carla was working for and assisting Suzanne, she observed that while Suzanne said she was assigning seasons based on coloring, she was in fact assigning them based on energy and qualities of movement. There would be all kinds of palettes represented within each season, but the quality of movement was what was shared. Spring had a light upward movement. Summer had a graceful, flowing movement. Autumn had a determined, purposeful movement, and winter had a stillness and drama. You can find remnants of this season in Carol Tuttle's Dressing Your Truth program. And in this system, I am indeed spring. I actually notice I have like pulsing that happens even when I'm driving, and always kind of that springy movement. Anyway, enough about me. There are a handful of people in the world who carry on the legacy of doing custom palettes in the tradition of Suzanne Cagill. And years ago, I read something online written by one of them in which she made the point that the color selection is done to achieve a certain look consistent with the seasonal design energy. Now, let me share an example from my practice. Recently, I profiled a woman who has gone to multiple color analysis professionals and typically gets assigned winter as her season. And she looks stunning in winter colors. When I profiled her, I perceived that she presents as far more intimidating than she actually is. I also noticed a pattern. All the other people I had profiled as the same type as her were all summers. So I tested the pre-built summer palettes I had and found one that is perfect for her. It looks just as good as the winter, but she looks softer, prettier, and more like herself. So in my philosophy, the point of using seasonal design theory and all the other systems I use to help you create a signature style is to make you look like you. So your homework this week is to take note of the effect different colors have on you. Do you look like yourself? Do you feel like yourself? And then do people respond to you the way you want them to? Thanks for being here for the Signature Style Systems podcast. Have fun being you. I'll meet you back here again real soon.